Hi zusammen, hier wieder von der Bologna Guitar Show. Sowas habt ihr noch nicht gesehen, das ist unfassbar. Shark Guitars aus der Türkei. Hey Cem, it's so great to meet you.
It's nice to meet you again in Bologna.
Yes.
What a nice surprise.
Yes, beautiful weather and explain, you do everything yourself, I heard.
So it's a complete project from start to the end. It relies on interchangeability and also modularity, but the main fundamental features are the most important ones, as the setup, playing comfort, sound, and what you see on the guitar is all in-house made. Nothing is outsourced. All unique designs. Nothing. We don't use any other bridge or not, whatever.
Wow.
It's all.
I have to go back to Ziehen. I was there 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah, you have to do. We invite all the guitar community to our factory because it's a very unique one.
Okay.
Because we do all the titanium machining and everything.
Wow.
We don't leave anything outside.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is a convertible bridge, we call. It has 3 main functions. This is a tremolo. It goes both ways. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Very soft.
Reminds me a little bit of a Floyd Rose, a little bit. So if I'm trying to think what it reminds
It
me of.
only maybe looks because of the tuners but it's nothing like that.
It's a totally different.
It's totally different.
Okay.
This is a tremolo, but also this is a fixed bridge. So you can fix it instantly.
With this little switch.
Yeah. And when you turn it on, it's a tremolo again. And the third function is the tuning system. It's not a fine tuner. These are full range tuners. I'm gonna start with this.
Okay.
So I put the tuner on the bridge now. It's E. I'm going up. It's F now. I'm going up. It's F sharp, G, whatever.
Wow.
I'm going up. I'm going down.
So this goes all the way. It has no limit. The tuner basically.
It has a limit, but very big limit.
Yeah, I see.
So you can break a string if you want, or make it totally slack. Okay.
Okay.
So
wow.
I'm going to E now.
Okay.
The other main function is when I bend one string here. I'm gonna show you. It's E. Okay. It's in tune. I bend this and it's still on D.
Okay.
So it doesn't move. The system doesn't move even in the tremolo mode. But if I touch it with my fingertip, it's now moving. But not with this one. So
Okay.
the main problem with the tremolos are always the instability of them. When you pull that, they go up and down. The ghost notes go out of tune. Even though you are picking the right note with the bend, the other notes are falling down, and then you seem out of tune.
Right.
Because the bridge also gives the upper harmonics and everything, but false harmonics.
And that's the mechanics we are used to.
Yeah. And there's also a bigger feature, the adjustability of the system. You can go up and down live. You can intonate live.
Okay.
Like this, go further and backwards. You can raise the bridge totally also. You can adjust the spacing and alignments.
You can adjust the spacing.
Yeah, here with all the individual saddles. Also, we have the nut here, which has the same principle.
Okay.
Now the string sits on the fret. Now I'm going up and it's done.
Amazing.
Also, we have this fixed version this is the latched version. I'm going to show you the interchangeable next, but this has the compensation feature. You can move the saddles back and forth.
So this is for intonation, basically.
Yeah. On the nut side also. So, no coating. It's only anodizing, so the color stays lifetime.
Okay.
Usually all the bridges lose their color and coating. They look awful in the end. But not with this one. We have rainbow colors, golds, whatever you want, because this is The hardware is titanium. We can all anodize them.
Okay.
Even the knobs.
Uh-huh.
So, and there is this maintenance mode we call. I pulled that back, and when we come to the modular nut, I pull the latch. I remove the strings. Then we have the special lever to detach the neck.
Amazing. So you can, in 1 minute, you can change the neck.
Yeah,
Incredible.
You put it back. Then you make sure that the string sits on the saddles, and and it will be almost in tune all the time.
It's absolutely very well thought through.
Thank you very
Amazing.
much. And maybe you don't detach your neck for your lifetime,
Sure.
but maybe you can do it daily.
I do it when I fly.
Yeah.
I have a Telecaster where you can put the neck on very easily, and it's the easiest way to fly.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then we have the electronics part.
Yeah.
This is the interchangeable pickup system we have.
You make also the pickups yourselves, probably.
Yeah.
And they are active.
We are
pickups?
also are also a good pickup manufacturer now, because we really made some research on that also.
Tennessee.
Especially on the active ones. So these pickup modules are universal. You can use other brands or your existing pickups also. So you just hold it with the screws, and without soldering, you put the wires in, and then you just tighten them. Then you can try out of phase sounds. This is the regular way we in phase. This is the out of phase.
Of course.
So it's a new sound then, a new pickup set. It's very easy to install. It's very easy to handle. So that's done.
Amazing.
So you can buy us the resistors here for the potentiometers over there. If you change the pickups, you can color, you can make the guitar brighter, darker. It depends on your choice. You can leave it as is. We have 500Ks on that, but you can pick 25K, 50,
Amazing.
whatever.
Amazing.
Also, we have the capacitor values over there.
Yeah.
So you can totally disengage them. If you don't want to use the tone controls over there, bridge tone, neck tone, but you can go dark, light, whatever you want.
Sure.
You
So
can
these are additional capacitors then.
Yeah, whatever you switch on is the capacitor values for the tone controls. But you can also add,
Right.
for example, you can add 147, something like that, but
Amazing. Yeah.
and you can separately choose for bridge and neck.
Yeah.
For
Does that make
example,
sense?
I would not like a very dark neck control, but I can make it 6.8 nanofarads, which is subtle. So it's only goes slightly dark.
Right.
It depends.
Yeah.
Then we have the new compensation feature.
Okay.
The compensation works like this. You have a humbucking set. When you pull that, it's a single split.
Okay.
What happens with the single coils? They drop the volume.
It's not loud enough.
Yeah, but not with this guitar, because you can set a compensation level low, mid, high.
Yeah.
Mid is almost the same level with the humbucker. Low is slightly lower, or you can even go higher than the humbucking level with a high setup.
So is this done by adding parts of the other coil, or how?
No, this is an active circuit.
I see.
It's a transparent op-amp circuit where we push the single, and then the single is powerful, bright as its character, but not trading away like when compared to an amp setup with humbucking.
Sure. Totally makes sense. It's like a boost.
Yeah, it's like a booster.
But it's frequency. It's not a.
It's frequency optimized.
Right. Exactly. Anything else here that?
No, these are all.
Yeah.
We have the integrated battery system.
Right. It's
Now
a regular battery. Right.
Yeah, but now in a few months we'll be delivering also lithium versions, where you will charge your guitar for very long.
With USB and.
USB-C. The other system is the pedal environment we deliver. This is the booster, this is the fuzz, this is the effects. But we can listen the change it to an overdrive. And I want a compressor in the first stage, you know, for example, this one.
So you got your pedal board in the guitar.
Yeah, it's better than a pedal board
Okay.
because it's quieter.
Okay.
You don't have the cable and impedance issues. If you send the pickup signal directly to your amp, you lost your signal. Because, you know, it's the impedance which cuts the high frequencies and everything. And it's a lousy signal, the pickup signals. You have to make it sure that it's a healthy signal first. So what this pedal system does, it takes the pickup signal, goes this way and out. It's a low impedance output then.
Okay.
Then you don't pick up radiation from the LED lights or, you know, whatever you can get. And then there's another reason for that. You can control them on the fly. You know, you can engage them here or disengage, or you can decrease your distortion gain on the stage on your guitar, or you can extra boost it instantly. You're not connected to the ground anymore.
Can I ask something? Because some of the effects, they need the cable, you know, and that they need the impedance of the cable. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like a fuzz or something, it's important where in the signal train it is.
Yes.
So this is
not relevant for us.
Yeah. Because it's an active system.
No, because we are tuning all the cards with each other.
Right. Right.
Because it's built on with this system, so we can tune each card. So if we saturate the outputs of this card with another, it's you can't get any feedback, almost any feedback, if the amp is not something strange. But you know, it's always something reasonable, even if you push them further.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So the controls are very simple. The signal comes to the mini card first, which is a compressor or a booster.
Yeah.
Which is controlled on and off here in the middle, and it works with the main volume together, the boosting or compression. So main volume is here, booster or compressor is here. So you can turn them together. I can compress and lower my volume, or you can do it individually. And when you have an option, extra boost or extra compression.
Okay.
That's all.
Amazing.
For this pedal.
Okay.
This is the first thing, the signal chain.
Yeah.
Then the main cards come into play, which are, you know, the first card and the second card. Card 1 and 2. Card 1 and 2.
Okay. And which one is the first one? This one is?
This is the main master on-off.
Okay. I see.
So this is the master on-off, card 1, card 2. This is the, you know, mini card we call.
Right.
So what happens when you put an overdrive, an FX pedal?
Yeah.
Overdrive, FX pedal. Overdrive, FX pedal. So it's so easy. When you look at the guitar, you see it in, so these are my controls.
Yeah. Of course.
And this is my master on-off. Then for all the gain cards, we made that standard. The top one is the volume.
Okay.
The bottom one is the gain.
Yeah. Amazing.
And then we have the options here. So these are, for example, for a distortion pedal, this is the extra gain stage. And this is the low cuts, flats, high cuts, something like that. And the controls are written all on the sides of the cards.
Amazing.
And for the FX pedal, which is our only digital pedal, all the pedals are analog, so you keep your analog signal as much as possible. If you use an FX card like delay, reverb, then the game changes to a wet control, dry control, so you can blend your signal into the main signal.
So there's a lot of thoughts going in this. It's amazing.
And it's very easy if you spend 1 or 2 hours with the guitar.
Yeah.
With the Supreme series we have. This is a Supreme with the pedal. And some people prefer not to have the pedals on board. The green guitar over there is the same guitar without pedals.
Yeah. So you have different models, the guitars like...
It two series with pedals, without pedals, all the other features same.
Yeah.
And we have 4 body types, 3 headstock types, unlimited choices of wood, neck radiuses, neck shapes, asymmetrical ones, gradual scallops. This is unlimited. We have this crazy 3D designer on our website where you can design your guitar in utmost detail and then we deliver the same guitar to you.
Wow.
We have also many details, but I'm not talking all about things. But the most important one is now our new fret system. These are not fret wires. These are perfectly machined frets, rounded, and with the CNC machine, which we can do under 10 microns tolerance. So no fret work can do this thing, and we deliver all the fret radius compounds, whatever, with this system. What we do is we go up and down with the frets on each side, where you can, for example, I made this fret very high to remove it, to show you the system behind it.
Okay.
So this is a spring-loaded system which keeps the tension frets all the time with a very strong force. And when you pull the screw in, it pushes it up, and you have a tight connection with all the system. They don't move in any way. It's very solid. It's much better than gluing and everything, because glue is also an absorber. Maybe it's holding tight, but metal to metal is always our preference with that way.
Optimal.
Then you just click it.
So you could also, no, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like you can have different sizes of frets, of course.
Yes,
so
we have,
if you want to have different frets, you can just change them.
We have low profile, mid profile, jumbo frets also. But you can always raise them all a little.
Amazing.
Of course, it's not too easy without experience. Maybe a luthier work could be better.
Sure.
But we have a system in our factory, we have a special ruler, a big bulky one. We call it's like a catamaran boat, okay? It has 2 knife edges, which is parallel to this line and to this line. We put it on the fret, and it has an electrical probe. It goes up, and at some point it touches the ruler, then you are in where you have a calibrated fret.
Yeah.
So it's very, very easy to job. And in the future, if something happens to the fret, you can easily grab out and put a new one. If it wears out, if it's get damaged, or if it falls or something like that.
Absolutely incredible, Jim. I can't believe it, really.
Thank you very much, Michi.
What an amazing job you did. And Jungs, das müsst ihr euch anschauen. Es ist wirklich nicht zu fassen. Ja? Wir werden jetzt noch ein schönes Paar von den Gitarren ausprobieren, weil das müssen wir natürlich auch mal gespielt haben. Aber sagt mal Bescheid, was ihr davon denkt. Ich glaube, sowas habe ich noch nicht gesehen, oder? Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis bald.
Bye.